Hey there, puzzlers! My name is FLEB, and today I want to cover a new puzzle by Hanayama, the Hanayama Padlock. But first, I wanted to do a short cross-promotion. Recently, at a YouTube partner event, I met Jackie from Nerdy Craftsies. Her channel Nerdy Crafter focuses on geeky and fun craft projects. So after talking for a little bit, we'd agreed that we'd plug each other's channels. I think what she's doing is really neat. And this week she's making a small slime monster that changes color under sunlight. So if you want to check it out, I've put a link in the description below. I definitely recommend it. Let's get to the puzzle. The Hanayama Padlock is an assembly-disassembly puzzle where the object is to take the 4 pieces apart. The center circle here is in 2 pieces, split exactly down the middle. And then there's these 2 metal pieces surrounding it, each of which has a small hole, but only one, and a number of raised bumps. This puzzle was designed by Jin Huan, and if that sounds familiar, it's because I've covered one of his puzzles before. He's the designer of Bitten Biscuits. The puzzle is really neat. It's quite tricky to solve for the first time, but once you do, you can understand what's going on a lot better, and it has a very nice mechanic to it. I got this puzzle from Puzzlemaster, and I've included a link to it in the description below. So without further ado, let's get started. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that a lot of these puzzles solve in a similar way. We're going to be looking for some way to pass these 2 middle pieces through these 2 holes on the side. And you might notice that it doesn't quite fit together right. It's a little bit floppy as a puzzle. That's important. That's part of how the puzzle works. So one thing that we might try to do is to find a way to move the pieces apart. And if you mess around for a little bit, you'll discover this. Now let's see that from the side. What's keeping these metal pieces locked in place are the raised metal bumps. But because the puzzle is a little bit loose, you can push them down so that they can come over the side. Well, that's all fine and good, but how can we use that to our advantage? After all, if we reverse the move, we're just going to end up back where we started. Note that right now we're pressing the right side down and the left side up, but if we switch that, we switch which piece is being held down by the top and bottom grooves. And now if we push this back together, the pieces are in different places. Let's do that again. Note these holes are on the outside currently. If we push out and then push back in the same way, of course it's the same. But if we push out, switch which piece is being held down, and then push back in, the holes are now on the inside. We've pushed both of these pieces through. And so now we have a different configuration where we can try to line up these holes. Here's another way that we could line them up. We could line them up so that the holes face like this. And if we do that, we suddenly get another move. We can move this up, push it down, and then move the other piece in. And this gives us a third configuration, where one of the holes is on the outside, and the other is on the inside. Lastly, if we align the holes in this configuration, the puzzle comes apart, with a nice symmetric move at the end there. And now we can get a better sense of what was going on. The reason that some of those moves were able to change the pieces, but not take it off, is that there's a difference in the raised bumps on each of these pieces. It needs to be a very specific configuration in order to allow these pieces to separate. If there was another bump right here, the pieces would not be able to come apart. Besides that, the other pieces seem to be identical, minus the details on the front of them. In order to solve this puzzle, we started out by thinking how different pieces might be able to move around the puzzle. By understanding that, we were able to put the puzzle in different configurations. We could guess where different moves were based on the location of the holes, and then eventually we got the pieces apart. Without knowing about this bump being missing here, it would have been hard to derive exactly how to take it off, but the method we used would always have led to the solution in this case. If you're interested in more puzzle content, please subscribe, or follow me on Twitter @FLEBpuzzles. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and as always, Happy puzzling.